Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we're going to be taking a look at Tuesday, guys. Make sure that you like, that you subscribe, that you check in, okay, throughout the week, because the week ahead is, we saw that from the week ahead reading to Monday's reading. Energy is always subject to change. All right, guys, I do want to make sure that you guys are watching every single day. I don't I'm curious if you guys could let me know what always happens on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I don't get it. Inspiration. Seek the divine spark that ignites your passion and purpose. We have the Ace of Wands for the week ahead, I believe. Leading you towards a path of inspiration and illumination. What is it that truly does inspire you? You guys have had this card before, and I feel like it's coming back up for a raison. Surrender. Ooh, I love this one. Surrender. All right. Forget that your prayers and intentions have been received, or trust that your prayers and intentions have been received, and you're being guided toward their highest purpose. Ugh, I can't read. Yeah. There is an element of surrender. We talk about this whenever we've talked about manifestation before. You guys, if you're new to the channel, yeah, that's a big part of your manifestations. A successful manifestation is trusting that it has been received, that spirit source, that the divine, that whoever you shot, that as above so below, the magician, whenever you send up that prayer, or you send up that intention, or whatever it is, whoever your higher power is, whoever you're sending that manifestation to, whenever it's sent up, number one, trust that it has been heard, that your request has been received. Know that in time, divine timing, you will see evidence of this. And then meet the universe halfway. Put in that time, effort, and energy and say, okay, I know that the universe, and gratitude. Give thanks before that manifestation has even arrived. Say, thank you for this manifestation, that I have trust. I know that it is on its way to me. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is going on. What is the overall energy? Ladies, my spirit guides, please, if you would, for this Tuesday. And guys, if you would like to book a more in-depth personal reading with me, the link for that is in the description box down below. The Eight of Swords, okay. You guys are, okay. Why the Eight of Swords? Let's clarify before I speak too much. Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Swords? The Empress. Okay. If you guys will remember, go back and watch the week ahead. If you are curious why I'm saying this. Yeah, some of you are saying, okay, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Maybe there's a bit of doubt. Don't let this doubt keep you stuck. The Three of Cups. If this was a relationship and you're thinking about reconciling, okay, why the Empress? Why the Empress? The Fool. Okay, on the one hand, yeah, you're seeing the Page of Cups. Okay, I feel like this is a catch-22. I feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard place, Scylla and Charybdis. I feel like you are, for those of you who are not fans of Homer, it means basically, yeah, a rock and a hard place. I feel like you have a decision to make here. Are you going to go the easy route, or are you going to go the hard route and hit the reset button? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? What is the challenge here? The Tower. Okay. Something shocking and surprising. Something that maybe you were counting on that fell apart. Maybe you were planning on leaving, this person left you first. Maybe you were planning on quitting a job and you got a notice of termination or asked to train someone new for your position or your job. Something like this. And you're saying, I don't understand. I really do want to have an emotional reaction to this. I do want to try and reconcile whatever this was. The Three of Cups. How do I find joy in this? For some of you, this almost feels like, yeah, you were ready to pull the trigger and then it got pulled for you. You're not getting the satisfaction of taking this leap of faith. But the thing is that you can still find joy in the fact that there was a very similar situation that I went through. I'll share it here in just a bit. Okay, tell me more about the Tower and why this is the blockage. The King of Cups. You wanted to be the one to say, my emotions are not in this anymore. Fair enough. All right. The Tower. The Four of Swords. I need space. Okay. I want to read this a different way. A second message for you guys. The Eight of Swords. You may be questioning your worth and your value here. You showed me a very resolute, I don't want this anymore, at the beginning of the week, for the week ahead. You may have shifted your perspective and you may have said, I am now doubting my worth and my value. Don't do that. If you manifested or if you took this leap of faith and something did not immediately happen, trust that it is coming in due time, in divine timing. This may have led to a bit of a wake-up call about, okay, well, now I have some emotions about this that I need to heal. Some of you, yeah, it may have triggered something here that you were like, I did not see this coming, I did not expect this. Or maybe it helped you to become aware of why you feel undeserving of something. A new start, a fresh start, a new beginning. This is something to think on, to ponder on, why this Tower hit you so hard, why it led to this Eight of Swords being stuck in the mind, feeling like you're trapped and you have no way out. What is the advice, ladies? What is the advice? What is the advice? The Ten of Pentacles. Know that you are stable. Yeah, know that you are stable, that you are worthy, that you have a legacy. The Four of Cups. Okay, all right, they're telling you that one. It's very similar to what I saw for the week ahead. This does not change anything. All right, this does not change anything. This is just a moment where you're saying here on Tuesday, I don't know if I can go through with this or not. The Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. You have already been planning this. I saw this before. You've already been planning this. You know that you're dissatisfied or apathetic whenever it comes to the longevity, the Ten of Pentacles, the stability of whatever this is. You don't necessarily believe in it enough to commit. But at the same time, you're saying, would I rather be in this Four of Cups energy of stable emotions? Yeah, they're not great. Or would I rather take I'm not worthy of, I know my worth and my value, and it's not aligning with this ick kind of feeling that I'm having here, of feeling like I'm too scared to move forward because what if I lose the emotional stability that I already have? You could run the risk of looking back and saying, I really wish that I would have taken that opportunity when it was presented to me. I really wish that I would have. There's a lot of trust here that is being asked of you. For some of you, it is the act of demolishing this tower or allowing this tower to fall. And the tower can represent so many different things to so many different people. The tower, in the traditional sense of tarot, is about the ego. It is about what we consider our identity to be. It is what we believe to be a stable vision of ourselves. But when that shifts, or when that crumbles, or when we see the truth of what this is, then we have to look deep within here with the King of Pentacles, and we have to assess and say, okay, really, who am I? Do I want to reinvent myself? The good thing about the tower is that, yes, it wipes the slate completely clean, and you are able to think about what inspires you and trust that this was all for a divine plan to get you to make this leap of faith. So, yeah, if you guys have been here for any length of time, for those of you who are new, I was in a situation where I said, I can't leave. I can't. I really, really can't. It took multiple towers to come through until I finally said, okay, I give in, universe. I give in. I give up. I give in. I allow you to. And from that point forward, I have learned to trust in the universe. For those of you who are dealing with a situation where you wanted to be the one to cut things off and someone else beat you to the punch, in any situation, I was in the exact same situation. I pulled up to work at a place that I knew I was not happy at. And I sat in my car and I said, I don't even know why I'm here. I made the decision. I'm going in. I'm going to write my resignation letter. The minute that I did, the owner came up to me and he was like, I know that you're not happy here. And with that in mind, we'd like to go ahead and give you your 2 weeks notice. And I was like, well, that's so synchronistic because I'm writing my resignation letter right now. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I didn't even get to hand in my resignation letter before. Basically he was like, you're not happy here, so we're going to hire somebody else. I'd been there for like 10 years. Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things that I was like, I've outgrown this place. He knew that, I knew that, and there was a recognition that I would eventually leave anyway. So on his part, I can't necessarily blame him for going ahead and saying, okay, we're going to go ahead and end this contract now. Underneath the bottom of the deck, I do want to end the subconscious energies. The Six of Wands. You know that there is something out there that is chock full of success and victory. After the Five of Wands, a bit of conflict. It may be external conflict. It may be internal conflict. The Five of Wands tends to lead to outside conflict. All right. I've seen other people refer to the Five of Wands as possibly even internal conflict. But yes, the Six of Wands, there is something successful that is waiting for you. What is that? There's that Eight of Cups again. After you walk away from something. This is a card that is haunting you this week. The Eight of Cups. You're going to have to accept that there is an end, death, scorpionic energy, plutonic energy. We're going through this a lot. You're going to have to accept that all things end for a purpose, that there is transformation on the other side of an ending. Okay? And an ability to manifest. It's interesting. We have the Fool, which is card 0. Then we have the Magician here, which is card number 1. Virgo and Gemini energy. You're able to really think about what it is that inspires you, trust in the universe, and send those. Maybe you were pulled to this video or Monday's video. I think I covered this yesterday, about trusting in the universe and letting go. No, it was just now. Maybe you were pulled to this video for that very reason. Maybe you were having difficulty just trusting. If I ask for this, if I know my worth and my value, and I go ahead and take this leap of faith, is the universe going to back me up? Yeah, there. Okay? It may not be immediate. You may have to, and some of you may have to go through this tower moment, because tower moments are divinely destined. You can't escape them. In fact, the more that you try and resist them, take it from me, you may actually end up with a tower storm, which is multiple towers happening one after the other. Lean into this transformation and co-create with the universe. Start from the ground up. The tower here. You have a blank slate. You have a blank canvas on which you can paint anything that you could ever dream of. The Magician, Virgo and Gemini energy, Scorpionic energy here in Death. That is plutonic energy, okay? Really shaking some stuff up right now. The Fool, Aries and Aquarius, the Empress, Taurus and Libra, the Tower. Again, plutonic energy. A lot of us are going to be seeing towers, and it is just the season of Pluto going rogue and saying, are you sure? Are you really, really sure? Because you've got the license to really shake up the way that you've been doing everything in your life, including your view of stability, or what you view stability as, or whether or not you're happy with what you consider to be stability. The Eight of Cups, yeah, you're walking away from this. Alright guys, that's it as far as the majors are concerned. Earth, air, fire, and water are all on the board. Again, if you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, the link is in the description box down below. Until then, take care, and I will see you guys again here tomorrow. Mwah. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross-watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.